I feel as if what you're doing with True Conversations is just opening a platform for people to be honest. And, when we're honest with each other, I think it makes us all feel more comfortable, and relatable and ultimately happier. And that's feels good.
Your bubble. And not that it's a bad thing, it's very safe in there, but no, just like some of the topics that we talk about, just so I don't have a lot of spiritual people in my life. We're not very religious, it's just the way we are. I mean, and so listening to the podcast that you have with some of the guests, it makes me think about things at a whole new level. And it's very helpful because with the kids, then I can start thinking about it myself, and then when they start asking these really important questions, I have a better grasp on it to shed my own light to them. Yeah. Whether it's right or wrong, but helping them think about things more, I think, is the most important. I just feel like I'm more insightful and I give things more thought now. After I stop listening, I find myself like hours later still thinking about the conversation, and it's just great. It's a way to like grow just personally.
The idea that you're bringing people together from all walks of life. I mean, you've got me listening to politics, which I never had any interest in, and just the idea of bringing people together and getting through that chit chat and getting to the heart of things and getting people to really open up, I think is just a huge gift that True Conversations brings to the world.
True Conversations allows people to really have conversations, and not just surface conversations, but like real conversations where people listen to each other and learn about each other, and that is so rare now.
I know for my generation and for women historically, our voice has not counted. Giving people the opportunity and the tools and the skills to understand that communication, clear communication, authentic communication really is the way that we are going to make this world a better place.
Trying to get back to being soulful human beings, and not a title, and not a category, and not a class, none of those things. Just really caring about each other, helping the other person find their true sense of joy and peace.
I am a lifetime entrepreneur. I am a mom. I am a wife and a sister and a daughter and all those other things that combined into making you the person that you are, and why we all walk around going, whoa, who am I supposed to be today?
I am an almost 60-year-old woman who is still not sure where she is going or what she wants to do when she grows up. But I find that currently I am very drawn to finding peace in my heart and to make it available and to contribute wherever I can for everyone else to feel peace.
President and founder of the Tiger Lily Foundation, and also the founder of the I Manifest Bliss experience.
My name is Melly Ponfidit. I am the CEO and founder of the SOAR Community Network, and I'm also the founder and visionary of the SOAR Community Summit.
I'm an accent modification coach for internationals whose first language is not English and who need to be able to speak with clarity so that their clients can understand them, their colleagues can understand them. And I think this is really, really important, I want them to be able to keep their culture.
But to figure out that I'm not perfect and that I don't have to try to be that way, that was the hugest thing for me.
I think this is probably common for a lot of women who are entrepreneurs or who are independent, and it's just that like perfection isn't real.
Patience, excitement about doing what you love and thinking it should be go, go, go. And what I've learned is that timing is key and that everything will happen when it needs to happen.
Being perfect is an impossibility, and that all the flaws and the scars and the broken pieces are actually what make me beautiful to other people.
The one piece of guidance I would give a female entrepreneur is to practice self-care. It sounds so cliche, but it really does go to the heart of who we are as women. When we take care of ourselves, we can take care of everyone else.
As an entrepreneur most of my life, I think that the biggest advice I would give for a woman is find other people who've done or are the kind of person you want to become.
Sometimes think so much about everything, and the truth is that, you know, God gave you you're born with a soul from God, and He talks to us. And when you follow your soul, you connect with the deepest part of yourself. And I think that if you sometimes pause the thinking and follow your heart, magic happens.
Transparency is important because it really allows for true connection.
Transparency is important because I think it shows the humanness in all of us, which can relate to everyone. When you see what some people would think of as frailties or mistakes or challenges, I think that speaks to everyone that you are just like everyone else, that you aren't this perfect person. And when you're transparent at that, I think it speaks to those core. So when you're going through things, sometimes I know for me, when God allows things to happen through your life, that is part of your journey that you will be taking to share with someone else, so that transparency of what you feel will resonate with them. I think Megan has tapped into the essence and the core of what all women are facing and doing and trying to figure it all out. And in the meantime, with all of this, we have tapped into this tremendous strength that each of us have. And it becomes part of not being competitive, but seeing us all as sisters that are successful in whatever area that they're in. And that doesn't mean success sometimes as we define it, but that they're finding that true passion and joy of what they believe in. And when they do that, there's no competition, because when one sister rises, we all rise, when we're able to use those gifts that God gives us.
But it's so important to have authentic, true conversation. I feel the world has changed so much, and we're so into appearances and into some, the wrong kind of things. And I think that this event brings us back to what matters: authenticity, integrity, connection, and love.
Everyone has a right to be respected. Everyone has a right for people to listen to them. Not only to listen to what they say, but to listen to who they are inside of what they say.
God has given all of us a gift, and we have a responsibility to use it. The first responsibility is to find it, to be open to finding it. As we walk through this life, there are going to be so many opportunities that will present itself to us that I think if we pay attention to, those are those little taps from God that said, this is your calling. This is what you are meant to do in this journey that I have for you.